grab a bag of popcorn and stay for a while. Hey everyone, Mr. Tyrone Pitwolf here, and you might want to step out real quick if you haven't seen the movie yet. Unless you're chill with spoilers or don't plan to see the movie and for some reason just like to watch big buff Pitwolves review movies.
Remy, come. Remy, sit. Speak.
Fuck!
Good boy.
So everyone has watched the original Mary Poppins unless you live under a rock in the middle of Middle Mongolia. So the new Mary Poppins movie was an incredibly fun musical movie which is set in a time in the future of the old one. Mr. Banks' two children, Michael and Jane, are all full grown, and Michael owns the Banks house now, along with his 3 children. His wife has recently passed away, and he's struggling a lot with the stress of being a single father, so later in the movie, his kids go to the park, and his youngest boy, Georgie, gets in this weird-ass situation with the kite. Michael threw out the window, and Mary Poppins comes flying from the sky with her umbrella and saves the day. Classic Mary Poppins, what a cupcake. Anyway, so Mary Poppins reluctantly gets hired by Michael to be a nanny to the 3 kids, and their first adventure is in the bathtub. The bathtub is essentially like an ocean, and this is a fun sequence in the movie. After that, they go and try to tell their dad, and he's like, enough children and all that, because he doesn't got no time for them kids. So another scene I remember is in the nursery when the children are planning to sell their dead mother's favorite bowl to save the house. The bowl gets broken, as does a wheel on the carriage on the bowl, so the kids go into the bowl world to fix the bowl, and guess who they see? That's right, a sexy Irish poodle mix. Hubba hubba for the furries out there like myself, that doggo was hot. They ended up going to this show, and the show, I guess this way I can put it's like I don't know, it's like a dancing show, like a cinema, and Georgie sneaks out back to find some animals they thought were friends were betraying them, and it was just an amazing and utterly surprising twist. Y'all would actually have to watch the movie to understand. So, these doggos tried to kidnap Georgie. His brother and sister come to save the day with this sexy Irish poodle mix I mentioned earlier. So, when Georgie wakes up, he's back home with his brother and sister. Mary Poppins does a music sequence about how their mother isn't gone. She's just misplaced, and I cried like a baby during that whole sequence. So, practically the plot is identical to the plot of the original movie from there. Kids listening at the bank, father gets mad, and kids are forced to go home. Oh yeah, and on the way home they do the sequence with Jack and all his lamplighting buddies, which is similar to when he had chimney sweeping friends in the first movie. And in the end, Michael finds out the kids were right and he was wrong. Ha ha, Michael, you should have trusted them, huh? And also, the balloon music sequence was wonderful, where the old lady gives people balloons and they fly into the air. Wish we could do that in real life. I mean, I guess we could if we had enough hallucinating drugs or something in our system. So, technically, the movie was pretty cool. I don't have much complaints. Definitely a lot of parallels with the first movie, but hey, parallels aren't really always that bad, are they? Besides, people constantly just go with what they know works to make their creations popular, you know? I don't complain about it. I love the movie. And Dick Van Dyke coming in as a banker was pretty cool if I say so myself. His dance sequence is great at the end, and the movie overall had 2 thumbs up from me. It's a shame I don't have an extra arm there, then I'd give it a 3. The movie was great. The lady playing Mary Poppins did a splendid job. It was cute and charming and just a cinematic masterpiece. That's it for At the Movies with Mr. Pitwolf. How do you feel about the movie if you have seen it? Give me your comments.